first full year in the league for you, kind of hard to believe for some fans, but what were your biggest takeaways from the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that throughout my 3 years, I've played a little more each year and gotten a little better each year. So just understanding, how busy it is, how often you play, and how to, manage myself physically, mentally, taking care of, my body and all that.
Did anything about the full NHL season surprise you
Um, I don't think so. I mean, it is long, and every game matters. I think like the position that we're in, fighting down the stretch. The games in October and November, they all matter. So I think that it was good to kind of go through that and understand it and have that feeling, so that when we come into it next year, we're prepared.
McBain said with your contract kicking in, you might buy a new hot tub for the Costco bill next year. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, that one didn't last, so I don't know about a new one, but I think we're getting a new one at the new practice rink, so I'm sure it's pretty nice.
How good do you think you can be?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just want to continue to get better every year and don't want to set, any limitations. This is what I want to do. This is, I love playing hockey, and I think if I just continue to work and get better, then, I don't want to set any kind of limits.
Is there a different feeling for you guys going into this off season, seeing how close you were to the playoffs versus, being out last year?
Yeah, I think just like I said earlier, like getting a taste of it and, getting a little closer this year. I think we had like 11 more points or something than last year. We've taken a step ever since I've got drafted here. We've gotten better. So I think that next step is to get into the playoffs, and it's not going to be easy. The division's strong, the league's so competitive. So yeah, I think just making sure that when we're playing in October and November, just knowing how important those games are.
A lot of players, both on your team and in the league, have said you've got one of the best shots. But how do you go about continuing to add more goals, to your season total moving forward?
I think just being more versatile, scoring inside more, getting to grittier areas. I think you don't want to be predictable for the other team, so trying to, work on, not just different shots, but scoring from different areas on the ice.
Is there a particular facet of your game that you want to focus on more than maybe anything else this offseason?
Yeah, I think just like so much of the game is played on the wall and around the board, so I think picking up pucks off the wall, dirty pucks that are kind of tough bounces and stuff around the boards, holding on to pucks down low and trying to possess it a little bit more than I have.
What was it like away from the rink, away from hockey, maybe in Utah, home? Were there any moments or experiences that kind of stood out that helped you settle here?
Yeah, I mean, it's flown by, honestly. Like, I remember coming into training camp and coming to Utah for the first time and just not really knowing what to expect. So the people, the fans, the ownership, the support has all been, unbelievable. And it's just a really fun place to play, and I'm excited to come back next year.
Any favorite spots you guys have found on off days or anything?
We went to Top Golf yesterday. Brought our own clubs to Top Golf. Went bowling. Don't go to lane 17 at Draper Bowling. The pins don't fall there, so I told the guy that. But no, I think just trying to do stuff like that, and and going up into the mountains at Park City a couple of times is great.
Who's the best at Topgolf?
I mean, it's a little iffy because when you're putting, you have to chip it into like the one that's super close. So I wasn't very good at that, but Guenther to beat me at Topgolf, I'll say that.
Same question for bowling.
I'm the better bowler.
Do you feel like you look better with the bubble or just the shield?
I think the visor. It's nice that it healed up. Not too bad, so hopefully don't take a whole lot of more pucks.
How is the nose? Is it feeling better?
Yeah, it's just good. Yeah, it's just it's broken, so I got a little bump here, but it's fine.
So how does the visor impact your peripheral vision and stuff when you're playing?
No, it felt pretty normal. I was worried about it at first, but no, it was like pretty stock.
Talked about wanting to avoid surgery. Do you think you're good for the summer?
Yeah, I think so. More of an aesthetic thing than anything, probably.
Are you going to go to the World Championships this year?
I'm still kind of thinking about it, up in the air. I have to discuss with the medical staff, but whenever you get the opportunity to represent your country, it's a huge honor. So yeah.
A lot of guys have been saying, like around the league, that the World Championship is kind of a tryout for the Olympics next year. Do you see it that way? And if so, is the Olympics the goal?
I think it is. I mean, a lot of the guys who are going to play in the Olympics are playing in the playoffs right now. So I think that, for guys not playing in the playoffs, and this is like that a little bit, but the goal is to just get better every year and come out hot next year.
What would you say are the big selling points for this franchise to maybe potential free agents down the road?
I just think the impact of the city and how much the people care. Like the building's sold out every night. We're losing by 3 or 4 some games, and people are still there. I think that says a lot, and that's not normal. I think the ownership group is unbelievable. Everything's first class. Our new practice facility is crazy nice, and the players they want to be here and they want to play here and they want to win in Utah.
Maine said that the rebuild is over. You guys know what you need to do moving forward. I'm just curious, what's your assessment of where this team is at, what you guys can accomplish next season and the season after?
Yeah, I think just like I said before, just get a little bit better every year. You're not gonna go from last to first. That just doesn't happen. I think it's a process. We all understand that, and everyone on the team has been patient, but is hungry to take that next step. And I think that we're aware of how hard it is to get into the playoffs and how big of an accomplishment that is in itself. It's such a competitive league, so just make sure that we're ready to go from the start, because every game's gonna matter for us to get in.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
Thanks.